Sagittarius have the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. You had someone who tried to play like they were styling and profiling, right? Disrespectful to you. They were so on another level and that they didn't need to respect you whatsoever. The Three of Pentacles, and it was very difficult to interact with them, right? You were essentially, it felt like pulling teeth. However, you flipped it on them because the Moon and the Strength is about how when they acted like this enough times, you Sagittarius is like, you know what? You're going to bounce. The Moon, the Strength, because you have self-respect and you're not going to allow someone to be disrespectful to you because they want to run game. And like it is, I said before, I'm glad that a lot of you Sagittarius are starting to, get on point with it, that people will try to take advantage of you if you allow them to. So you have to watch out. Just because, yeah, you got a lot of energy and you all over the place, still focus. So the Moon is about how, so you saw it for what it was and you decided to leave them alone because you Sagittarius were on point. Good on you. You knew where this was going. You knew that you couldn't trust them. And because you seen this 10,567 times, you knew where this was gonna go. I just thought of that number off the top of my head, but you knew where this thing was gonna go. You knew that this was gonna be problems where if they're acting like this and you just interacted with these people just soon, not too long ago, and now this person just out of nowhere has this bossy mentality, or they act like they're so much better than you. Why is it that people try to be in competition with the same people they're sleeping with? And now the Three of Swords now, you'll understand why I'm saying all this, because the Three of Swords now represents, now those people are all distraught. They've been humbled now, because now those individuals are like, they thought that they could play that type of stupid game with you the whole time, right? Because the Page of Pentacles, they wanted to play this, this game of, I'm gonna hang out with you and try to humiliate you. And, even though we're supposed to be kicking it, and it's like, why can't they act like they're down to earth? Like, what are they doing? You know what I mean? Like, what is the point? Like, what are they doing? And you Sagittarius watching them get disintegrated. And what I mean by that is you watching them fall apart, fall to pieces at how they can't keep it together. They can't, like, you can't date or get to know some people without them acting like a gosh darn lunatic soon after, because they can't deal with the pressure. They're broken up with relationships. This is why a lot of people suck when it comes to relationships. They suck because they're easily broken. Those types of people that you will be in a relationship with, no matter who it is, no matter what side it is, where you'll show them, right, how good you are as a partner. And then the next thing you know, like I said, like Samantha Lee, right? Still don't know why it is. Tyrese still doesn't know why Samantha Lee divorced him or decided to divorce him in the first place. I'll say the quiet part out loud. It's because she got treated too well. So now she's upset because she doesn't know how to actually take that. So now Samantha Lee has to come up with the reason to divorce Tyrese, because it's the ideology of, this person is running a trick on me. This person is running game on me. And it's like, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's not running a game on you. You're doing it to yourself. And she did. She convinced herself to get out of the relationship. So they can't be in relationships because they end up cracking up under the saltine, right? Right? They end up cracking up like a saltine. They end up getting cracked up underneath the pressure of, you don't know how to function in a relationship, a decent one, because you spent so much time getting into the propaganda of wasting your life away and playing games and, somehow that's supposed to work out like some sort of Disney fairy tale or whatnot, but it just looks stupid at the end of the day. And the King of Swords is about, but, them also trying to act like it's some sort of, higher being or reason for what they're doing. But the catch-22 is the Six of Cups. Now their goofy behinds are back, trying to get back in you, a Sagittarius, good graces again, trying to contact you. But that's the quote-unquote karma. I don't even believe in karma, but that's the whole quote-unquote karma in the whole thing. That's the justice in the whole thing. The idea that here they are playing all these types of games, and they need to be in a competition, and that you Sagittarius are little god, and they're big god, and all this other type of stuff, right? They are a big G, you're a little G, and here it is when you decide to stop hanging out with them, to simply stop. Here their goofy behind comes, trying to contact you again to see what it is that you Sagittarius are doing. Now coming back, you Sagittarius are okay, y'all are all right, what's going on with y'all? Goofy people, yo. And then you have the Justice. The Justice is about them, right? The Justice is about, them having what it is that they have. That's my mom in the background. But the Justice is about how them having what it is that they have, the consequences of you not being there, because they like you, but they don't want, they're psychotic because they like you, but they don't want to accept the fact that they like you, but they're in competition with you. The confusion, the level of confusion, the cognitive dissonance, right? The idea that some of these people are not really in a healthy mental state to really have power and responsibility, because even when they do have power and responsibility, what do they do with it? They completely and totally ruin it, because you Sagittarius treated them well, and here they are ruining the connection that you have with them. But the Justice represents you Sagittarius, though, seeing how those people turned out. And now, like I said, you don't want anything that they have to offer, because you Sagittarius know good and well what it is that they have to offer. They don't offer anything of substance that you Sagittarius would want. More problems, more arguments, but you get your revenge in that regard. You got your revenge by not getting any revenge at all. They understand that on one hand, because again, that's the mental illness. They on one hand know good and well that they are jealous of you, and they are jealous of the fact that you Sagittarius are able to not ruminate and have so much difficulty letting go. But at the same time, they also know the fact that you are an individual. You are an individual that knows how to, accept things for what they are, and you don't dislike them, and you don't want to bash them or get anything, have anything done to them or any of that crazy nonsense. And that's the thing that they love about you, but then at the same time, that's the thing that they can't stand about you at the same time. Mentally insane individuals, people who are crazy. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Justice. King of Swords, Chariot, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. So what do? You Sagittarius move forward, get to know other people. Because what will happen is those same people that are trying to come back will try to get into an argument with you soon after. If you talk to them enough, they will try to get into an argument with you and try to get you frustrated. And the same antics and games that are being played will come right back. And then you have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. Now that represents how this is a situation where, and they don't ever really plan on changing. Because again, they are bereft. They're not all the way there. They're kind of crazy, right? They're kind of crazy. So you have to date someone that is crazy in the sense that can keep up with you, Sagittarius, but isn't crazy enough to the point where it creates a stunted growth. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all it is that I have for you.